I realized when I was sitting there that even when there was only one of me and I opened up my phone and I texted in the WhatsApp group, hey guys, I'm one person, I feel kind of lonely. Can anybody like come here and term me? And at first, there was no reply. But before I knew it, one person showed up, another person showed up, and I felt a little bit better. I went for class and I came back and there were 5 or 6 of us sitting at the booth, making sure that no one was alone. And I think the people around me, at least in my Toastmaster journey, have given me hope. And most of you in the audience today were there. So can I give all of you a round of applause, please? My message is not cheesy. It's not find people and find hope from there. My message is that sometimes you need to think about the things that give us hope and make sure that we look for those things. Because once you find it, at least you've got something to draw from when those weeks hit. So we have a lot of new faces in the audience today. So many that perhaps we can't go through everyone. So perhaps can we have those people after such a long week that gives me at least a little bit of hope. And today, thanks to all of you, at least I'm confident we're going to have an exciting meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin our session is someone who coincidentally also surprised me and then reassured me. Apparently when he took up the role, he thought he was taking up the timer role because he saw a T, an M and an E and he thought it was timer. But he's our Toastmaster of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome competent communicator Danny up on stage.
Life as a university student is stressful. I'm sure everybody could actually relate to that. We would actually be inclined to take up some various vices and have self-destructive thoughts. I mean, I'm one of them. But however, most of the time, I would actually picture myself as an imaginative bloke. I would actually picture myself in this place, somewhere you don't want to be, somewhere cold and dark, filled with ambiguous shapes that you never thought actually existed. I would actually pretend that it was so cold that I wouldn't know if someone or something is actually watching me. If I actually hear a sound, I would say, "Who's that?" Then I would actually have my arms together and keep walking. But it was so dark that I wouldn't know if I would ever trip on something or hit myself on the wall. So it was very difficult for me until, in my mind, I would actually see a candle at the end. So when I walk towards it and pick it up, I would actually think that the candle in the dark is a symbol of hope. But the difficult thing about hope is that it's very delicate, because once you carry it with you, you will actually keep it from blown out, and you don't really have much time with it because the wax itself melts. So sometimes it's a matter of how you take your time with it, or if you actually find another candle before this one in my hand blows up. For every Toastmaster member, the one who actually provided them with a set of candles would have to be Ralph C. Smedley, who started this who started this club in the year of 1924 in a Santa Ana, Californian YMCA basement. He saw the need that the only reason why people have difficulty with communicating with each other, in a way, they themselves are in the dark as much as I am. So he would actually plant a set of candles, like a trail, as a form of guidance and hope. In the end, people would actually be leading up to one place where the light would be so bright that you would actually need a pair of sunglasses. I think, and that's all for me.